That girl so scandalous, and you know another nigga couldn't handle it. So you shaking that thing like who's the ish, with the look in your eyes so devilish. You like to dance all the hip hop spots, and you cruise to the grooves like an acrobat. Not just her bench, she liked to pop, cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck, thighs like what, baby move your butt, I think I'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck, thighs like what, all night long. Let me see that thong. That thong, a thong, thong, thong. Like it when the beat goes. Like it when the beat goes. That thong, a thong, thong, thong. That girl so scandalous, and I know another nigga couldn't handle it. And she's shaking that thing like who's this, with the look in her eyes so devilish. She liked to dance all the hip hop spots, and she cruised to the grooves like an acrobat. Not just her bitch, she liked to pop, cause she was living la vida loca. She had drums like a truck, thighs like what, baby move your butt, I think I'll sing it again. She had drums like a truck, thighs like what, all night long. Let me see that thong, baby. That thong, 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 thong. I like it when the beat goes. I like it when the beat goes. That thong, 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 thong. Come on, baby. That thong, 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 thong. Said I like the way. I like the way. I said I like the way.
I don't think you heard me. Thank you, the purse is closed. It is 18 degrees. 18. And I am not getting sick. Our next AI chorus with a hit.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. Got a sexy ass body and your ass looks soft. Mind if I touch it to see if it's soft? Nah, I'm just playing unless you say I can. And I'm known to be a real nasty man, and they say a closed mouth don't get fed. So I don't mind asking for hate. You heard what I said. We need to make our way to the bed. You can start using your head. You like to fuck, have your legs open all in a buck. Toot it up, slapping ass, girl, the sex get rough.
Toot it up.
Position, and let the dick get down to business so you can see what you've been missing. You might have some, but you never had none like this. Just wait till you see my dick.
Hey, bitch, wait till you see my dick.
Oh,
Wait till you see my dick.
hey, bitch.
Wait till you see my dick.
Oh, I'ma beat that pussy up.
Wait till you see my dick.
Oh,
Wait till you see my dick.
hey, bitch.
Wait till you see my dick.
Oh, I'ma beat that pussy up. Yeah.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Beat the pussy up, beat the pussy 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 up.
You fine, but I ain't gon' sweat you. See, I wanna fuck. Tell me what's up. Walk around the club with your thumb in your mouth. Put my dick in, take your thumb out. Oh, there might be a little culture to deal with. Wet, fat hoes, they don't spill shit. I keep a hoe hot when I'm putting in work. You wanna ski, you about to get your feelings hurt. Cause I beat that cat with a dog and knock the walls off a broad till she squall like, yeah, it's on like that. But it depend on the swing of the baseball bat. Fuck the bitch on the counter, make the plates fall back. On the floor, she ain't stealing cause she nuts, so they crack, crack, crack. Fuck that, bend over, I'ma give you a smack. Oh,
Wait till you see my dick. Wait till you see my dick. Wait till you see my dick.
yeah.
I'ma beat that pussy up.
live is when we get to let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The things that I've seen. Y'all can let me know. Let's get into some mess. Absolutely. I got it ready. I got it ready. Health profiles. We find out moments of suffocation. It's just we're gonna get to it because throughout the week I see a lot. I hear a lot.
Oh Lordy Lord. Oh Jesus.
That's what he said.
Oh Lordy Lord. Oh
Having the
Jesus.
suspicions that he wasn't working. He was just playing dress up for us. Some of the stuff is not memorable. Like when people attack me and shit like that in these streets, it's never memorable. I know a homosexual, whether male or female, when I see one. Drop a bomb on that. Test 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2. Good evening. I am Juanki and welcome to my world. It's a cornucopia of stuff. And I am not getting sick. I am not getting sick. It is 18 or 19 degrees outside. At least tomorrow we're going to go to 50 with some rain. And then we're going to drop the fuck back to 20. Drop a bomb on that. Oh my gosh. It is day number 28 of this vlog mass. It will be mass today. It won't be no mess, okay? I come to you with the production today, not with the mess, okay? I've been coming to you in some sort of capacity night after night for the last 28 days, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I've tried to come out here and give you entertainment. I've tried to come out here and give you my Juanki thoughts, my Juanki views, stories from the past. I've tried to come out here and give people feedback and give constructive criticism. I've come out here and try to inspire people. But the bitches is mad. Bitches is angry. They're so angry the purse is closed. They are upset, honey. They are in their bags and their purses. They are mad about it. All I'm doing is just commenting, okay? I wouldn't have commentary if you didn't have put out material. Drop a bomb on that. It's as simple as that. We have 29, 30, 31, 3 more days before we bid adieu to 2025. 2025 was a lot, but then again, I find myself saying that every single, around this time, every single year for the previous year. So, but I think this year was definitely a lot. It's a shame and a scandal that Billie Jean with the moves, yahoo, she's not putting out her yearly award-winning film. This was one especially ghetto. This one was especially ghetto. Drop a bomb on that. Absolutely. Ghetto. It allowed us to see, like, there was no more lying. It was no more lying. And I'm talking about now for the United States. It was no more lying. It's the stuff we read in the books before. And, the Jim Crow and the whole, it's like we seen it. Now we're living it. We thought that was, that's that stuff in them books. And they give you tests and, you either pass or fail, whatever. It's like, who cares? It's them old people were dealing with that shit. We are the future. We are the present. We are the future. Now look where the fuck we are. Okay? Today I am drinking a hot tea, just a regular blend. I couldn't even tell you, with a few drops of honey. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, but I am not getting sick. The person's close says everything has been revealed. Absolutely. Project 2025. Your neighbors who were conservatives have been revealed. The black gay Republican was revealed. Black, gay, and Republican. Could you not could you just pick a struggle? You can't be all three. Ignorant. You cannot be all three, you ignorant. Black, gay, and Republican. In New York City, drop a bomb on that. Bringing it back to the YouTube streets, I am so, disheartened. Ooh, big word. That Billie Jean's with the move is not able to put out her film because people got into their emotions and their feelings over material that they freely broadcast on this platform. So if you put it on this platform, don't be upset. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be upset. She was curating the year. It was like a time capsule. It was a review. But if you take yourself so seriously, but then again you carry your life the way that you do, it's the hypocrisy for me. I'm real. I'm not real. Or I share everything with you guys. Hello, Miss Viewers Review. Nice to see you. Miss View, I came in and I played two gospel hit singles. The AI choirs are turning the singles into praise music. The person's close said this is an anointed freak joint. Okay, so I played a brand new anointed freak joint when I came in with the circle. Later on, if you want to take a listen to it before I take it down, because you know how we got to do with the music here in order for us to stay competitive. If you listen to it, Miss View, I want to know if you can figure out what that song is, because it sounds so different than the original. The choir actually put out the words. So it's a rap song, the original, but the words don't sound like that when they're rapping it. So I want to know, Miss View, if you can recognize that song and the artiste that are performing it. I'll give you a clue or a hint. It's two artists. Miss View, I was just telling the person's close that it is such a shame that Billie Jean's with the Move was made to go into exile just because she was curating and recapping the year for us, and people got in their emotions and in their feelings. And it's like, okay, she wouldn't have stuff to be part of her feature film, because that was a feature film to me. If you didn't come out here because you so real, I'm so real, I live my life through this camera, I'm so transparent with my subscribers. And then if you didn't do that and give her the material, she wouldn't have had material to create her film. I personally thought she was doing a fabulous job curating and capturing the year for us to sit back and relax and see the mess that went down. You know what I'm saying? How come you didn't feel protective of your story and your storylines when you was out here parading? It was good to me too. When you was out here parading, the mess of a life that you live. Drop a bomb on that. Oh, I Miss View, I have it in the forefront. I am not getting sick. Not on the third day before the third next to last of the year. This is just, I don't know what this is, but it is not no sickness. It is not no under the weather. It is certainly not a cold, and it absolutely better not be a flu. No. So if I have to drink 3 motherfucking gallons of tea. No, you don't. You don't hear anything, Miss View. Don't make me curse in front of you. No, you don't hear anything, Miss View. You do not hear anything. I was going to ask you. No. I'm good. I am good. We've been having 18-degree weather, Miss View. Hulk has had to go outside and shovel snow. We have a machine that does it, but then you still gotta get in there with the shovel and stuff like that. So we've had to do that, and then just like going in and out. It's just been a icebox out here. That QT3000 has walked into the room. Hello, the QT3000. I was just telling the ladies that, it's unfortunate that Billie Jean with the Moves was cast into exile, and she's no longer doing her short films that she was doing for us, where we could recap the whole year so we could relive and see the mess that some of these content creators put out because they got into their emotions and their feelings. Miss View, I nearly got cussed the fuck out recently. Out just because I came out here, I lit up my microphone and gave my thoughts and my views based on what the F I was saying. So if you don't like it, you ain't like it. Don't put it out there if you don't want us to commentate, which is not a word, but it is this sector. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really? I did not know that. Everybody, look in the chat. Look what Miss View just wrote. They mad. She is naming the name. I thought it was the Rico Deante Barber, the radioactive can collector.
Don't forget your can.
The Bubba, who told her that she needed to bring down the clip of him getting arrested in 2025. Yeah, yes, she did a video. Why? You see, first of all, and I do not mean this with all due respect. I just mean this, period. Nika cannot, the lady cannot come out here talking about her image, because I was there. I was here on my apparatus when her teeth were one to the west and one to the east, and you could run a whole mad truck in between. Drop a bomb on that. Bitches get a whole new grill, and they think, and I'm not trying to come on Lady Nika, because I know she believes in her head that she was this gangster, running a gangster den out of a double-sided trailer and shit, with the fireman. Between the trailer, the fireman, the swamp, and the restaurant that never existed. Oh, and the boy who said, "But mama, these people just want to be your friends. You ain't got to lie to them. They just want you to be your friend. They want to be your friends, mama." She always, I used to be down there, and I would tune in first of all because of the visuals and the visuals, Miss View, the visuals, but then the story, like you look like that, and I'm supposed to believe that you went, because she used to sit there and just lie. She used to sit there and lie with stories and just lie. We were supposed to believe that Lady Nika, the lady, okay, was being pulled. She went to a concert, to a rap concert, and the bodyguard pulled her to the back because the artiste wanted to have him some Lady Nika with that grill, Miss View. With that grill. I'm just saying, let me catch up with the messages here. She was the main one that did that. Didn't want her to do it. They mad. Yes, she did a video. Said she will flag anyone that reports it. Yep. And him too. Both of them said it. And the horses. I'm just like, remember that? Oh, a fireman. Girl, if you don't get the... that again, that to me was back in the day was mental illness, was scamming, begging. And then people see, I just said this, and I want somebody to pull out the lie. Are y'all gonna say that, especially the new subscribers, y'all don't know what her mouth looked like before a good doctor got to her and did a charity case on her? Y'all gonna act like, oh no, Juanki Pro is lying. We our emotions. We don't want to hear him. Why he doing this to that lady? Her teeth were one to the east and one to the west. Yes, they were horrific. All that money she made telling them stories, she couldn't just get it together and put something fake in between. She had to wait almost a decade to get it done. And then it's the performance of the gangster lady, running a den, running the den from a double wide trailer. It's just the fucking delusional. Bitches get out here, they get angry, they get so mad, then they want to start commenting on, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that, the followers, you clout chasing. Who the fuck am I ain't clout chasing after no motherfucking body over here. If I was a clout chaser, you think I would be running the girls? Running what motherfucking girls? The prostitutes, the drug addicts, the ones whose children has been taken away from them. Okay? The ones that look like her. The ones that need to address that BMI. The ones in the wheelchair because they're so thick. I thought you were behaving. Drop a bomb on that. I thought so too. But this is light. Yes, Miss View. I told the people this today was the vlog Mass. MASS. So I brought the church AI people to get it started. But somehow we always end up in vlog mess. MESS. I'm just saying. Then Juanki Pro is clout chasing. Juanki Pro is clout chasing. Bitches. Bitches. Why did you tell them that you were? Because I always come out here with the best of intentions, Miss View. I always come out here with the best of intentions. I see you now. Oh, so that is why you played the church. Yes, I wanted to. It was gonna be, but I need you to hear the song, Miss View. Later on, I need you to hear the song so that you see how we came in here. Okay, I need you to hear so that you know how we came in here. Okay, it should be like the first 3 minutes of the video where I'm in the circle. Anyway, but at least you tried. Bless you. I'm hi, Miss View. The person's close to saying hi, Miss View. So listen. I really do try. I don't come out here. It's just some of the shit just gets me really. Okay, let me listen. Be right back. Some of the shit just really gets grinds my gears. I just don't understand this whole thing that I'm cloud chasing of what, bitches? Cloud chasing of what? Half you bitches don't go to work. Half you bitches don't go to work, and that's not even a flex, because the check you get is because you're retarded up in the head. Okay? Retarded, disabled, depressed, stuck in the wrong body. They give checks for all of that. All of that, they give checks. And the flex is not, well, I got a check. You got a check that limits you and keeps you in poverty. Drop a bomb on that. You got a check, but you can't make more because they're going to take that check from you. Okay? But I'm cloud chasing. Cloud chasing what? They can't even say cloud chasing looks. Y'all bitches look horrible. I'm talking about the gays, the male gays. Y'all look fucked up. Y'all look like you've had many long, hard, uncut nights. And now one night of cuddling. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? Y'all look like y'all been taking it for miles. And they didn't even give you a motherfucking break or rest. They wore you out so bad. And they left you thirsty without a glass of water at the end. Okay, bitches? You got dudes over here with... I'm trying. I guess I gotta get it. I should get it out before 2026. Which, by the way, my husband, the Incredible Hulk, and Juanki Pro are proud and happy to announce, I'm announcing tonight, that the J&H podcast is coming back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have started our technical rehearsals. We started them a few days ago. We have gone into the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, I rocked my husband's mic. He set it up for me. I rocked it. And we have our podcasts already in the can, was considered in the can. But I have a special treat. We have not gone on the podcast. Oh my God, drop a bomb on that. Miss View heard the song. Miss View, now can you tell us whose song is that? Whose song is that, Miss View? It's two rappers. And this song fooled a lot of people. Let me put some bleach in my ear. But Miss View, do you know who that song is? Dong, dong, dong. And when you see my... Oh! Yes, but you know what the original is, right? Yin Yang Twins. It's the secret song, or the whisper. Where they're like whispering... I had never heard the song before. Yes, Cisco's the first one. The one in the circle is the Yin Yang Twins. And it's a whisper song where they're like, "Hey, how you doing, little mama?" Like, beat the pussy up, 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 beat the pussy up. You would never get up. Like, pia. That is really hard to do. That was my favorite group, double bubble that. But I bet you didn't know the words, Miss View. I bet you didn't know the words. Because they were ASMRing it. So I never really heard. I know the wait till you see mad. But they weren't even saying, no, wait till you see. That song was a hit. It absolutely was a hit. But to like recently, up until recently, I did not know the words. I only heard what is the ASM. Wait, in the ASMR. What in the ASMR? Well, yeah, no, that's what the Whisper song. The QT 2000 might be too young. Do you know who the Yin Yang? The Whisper song? I love both of those. I didn't know the words. Drop a bomb on that. I did not know the words, Miss View. The video even played the word. Oh, Rick, I did not know. Then you know what? I was watching and listening to the, obviously, because I would watch it on MTV. So they were not playing this version. They definitely were not playing that version that we just heard here on this channel. I didn't know that the Whisper sound. So sound the song. But that, hey, little mama, like beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up, never get enough, never get enough. I think that's what they were saying. Yeah, in the G version, they say never get enough, never get enough, never get enough, never get enough. That's what it was. I only heard the G version. So when I came across this, I was like, wait, what? This is the words? I was like, oh, I gotta get this on my channel. Drop a bomb on that. That was hot. I was like, I gotta get this in my channel. But going back to the bitches who are angry and are stepping into 2026 angry, fraudulent and shit, I suggest you let that hurt go. Let that pain go. It's okay. You could do better. And you will do better if you start with having some dignity. Drop a bomb on that. My prescription to 90% of the young homosexuals on these streets is dignity, respect. Okay? Dignity and respect. If you start from dignity and respect, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. When you decide to, drop down to the lowest common denominator, you will look at yourself in the mirror and say, no, you are better than this. You will not give us material in 2026 so that we can comment and drag you for it. You just won't do that. If you lead from a place of dignity, respect, and extra credit for the ones that need to if you're sober. Sobriety. And that does not just only go for the alcohol. That's the rolling on the blunts, rolling of the weed, breaking down the little, rocky thing and putting it on the whole thing, every single fucking video. They're either walking to get a Lucy or doing the Lucy. Love Blake, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well, Love Blake, and that you're nice and warm, because it's 18 degrees over here. Okay, it's 18 degrees over here. Miss View says, I went to clubs and they always played the original versions of songs. Oh, no, here in the clubs, they will play the, I've never heard this. Never heard. The QT 2000 says smoking on the meth, on the crack pipe. The crack pipe. They call that the glass dick. The glass dick, because they're so hooked on it. Oh, some good shit. They get real hooked on that glass dick. They sell their soul and do all sorts of unmentionables. Absolutely. I've seen it happen. We've seen it happen here. There was a time I thought Clyde Diva. I believe Clyde Diva was on one time, and the screensaver fell. The camera slip happened, and everybody swore she had a crack pipe in her hand. Drop a bomb on that. And this is not alleged because my two eyes saw it. I seen it. I was like, well, it was transparent, and I did not see any greens in it. You know what I'm saying? But certainly, there's some people that get on here. Oh, damn. It's the truth. It's the truth. You got to understand. I don't come out here and make shit up. I don't need to. For what? I'd rather just I would have came out here and did a silent live if I had nothing to say. So that I can, keep up with my vlog mess. But yeah, no, it is what it is. And then they get so mad, so angry, so fraudulent and shit. God forbid you comment on just your life experience. As a young gay man in New York City who started from nowhere and have a little bit of something. I don't have much. I don't have anything, but I do have peace of mind. I have peace of mind. By my own doing, I have the best health I could possibly create for myself. Now, if God one day says, here, you get this, that's what it is. If my cells eventually, as I age, do something, that's what it is. But to this day, the things that I could prevent it, STDs, you know what I'm saying? A crazy BMI, fatty liver, fat in my arteries, things like that. Like, I try to prevent it as much as possible. You understand what I'm saying? So 2025 was interesting. 2025 brought a lot to these streets. What I was saying was that, yes, the JNH podcast is coming back. We have recorded a couple of episodes already, and we got them in the can. But we are not releasing that one until we do our return episode, which will be on December 31st. Yes, Miss View. We are doing something that... we're just doing something. We will be doing our podcast live. Yes, Incredible Hulk will be joining me in one of my broadcasts that evening. And we're going to have our return to podcasting episode on December 31st, about 9 o'clock. So please join me and Hulk as we do our podcast live. Okay. Now, I'm a live performer. This is what I do. This is what the spotlight comes on. So, but now I'm sharing the live spotlight with my husband, the Incredible Hulk. So, we shall see. We shall see how that goes, because, my husband. But I'm excited. Now that we're in the new studio, you'll be surprised how powerful having an open conversation, open dialogue with your better half. It always is. I always walk away from our episodes feeling like uplifted and relieved and all of that, because it's a moment where we really can get into topics and really see each other's point and challenge each other. Okay, we challenge each other. Oh, Miss View, I came in here and I am, because I like things to be professional. I do not like to wait. Okay, I do not like to wait. Call me when everything is ready and the microphone is hot. Okay, so I walk into the studio. I'm doing other things. Everything is set up. I walk in. I'm like, okay, give me my headphones. I put my headphones in. I'm ready to start talking. And I'm like, you ready? Okay, what's the agenda? Here we go. We got a new intro. It's a banger, right? We got the new intro, and then I go into my thing, and I'm like, wait, hold on a minute. I can't. I don't hear. It don't sound right. It don't sound right in my ears. So he's over here troubleshooting. Okay, let's do that. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I still don't hear it. And 45 minutes later, and real hesitated and irritated about it, because don't call me if you haven't hot checked on everything, sound check, and I need to just walk in and let me put in my headphones. I do not hear me on playback. And then he said, are your headphones on? And then I looked up and my hand slowly shook, the one with the ring, like this. As I slowly, these are not the headphones that I use for podcasting. As I slowly bring my finger shaking, and he's just looking at me just looking. I can see him turning green already. And I'm slowly going over here to the corner. And I'm like, God, please, no, no sound, please. And I put my finger on the button, and it's slowly sliding the way back. Fuck, and I hear a click. God damn it. No. All this was my fault. Ooh, and then there was 10 minutes of just your fault. How could you not turn that? We already wasted 15 minutes. Oh. We recorded the episode. And it's in what's called in the can, ready to go. Ready. locked and loaded. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, join us in our dysfunctional little show that we put together, and we call it a podcast. This December 31st, 9 p.m. Incredible Hulk will be joining me after the podcast. Then I will be taking over. The marquee will then light brighter because I will be carrying us all. Did you apologize to me? No, Miss View. It's so funny that you asked that. Let me put it on the screen. Did you apologize to me? I felt like I needed the apology. Miss View. You have to understand. The way that we run this, he is the producer. Okay? And he was producing this particular episode. We trade off. You produce this one, I produce that one. You produce this one, I produce that one. And so as a producer, Miss View, shouldn't you be the one to turn on the headphones and give me a hot headphone? You're supposed to do that. Okay, F it. Don't turn it on. But as soon as I put it on, have your checklist and, okay, microphone hot. Baby, did you turn on your headphones hot? All of that. That is what's called produce. Take care of your performer. Take care of the performer. Don't have the performer perform and also do the production. Drop a bomb on that. Oh my God, that gives me flashbacks. That gives me flashbacks of that one time where I made my stage manager cry in front of the whole company. I'm not proud of that. I was 19. I was a young 19-year-old. 19-year-old. We were on tour. Oh, I see where you are coming from. Thank you. Thank you, Miss View. Thank you. I was a 19-year-old performer. I was on a tour, right? And what happens is the tour, we were doing some local stuff. I think we were doing something in a hospital in Harlem, right? Oh God, no. Naris 21, locked and loaded, Naris. Black Hulk right now. Black Hulk right now. Where is Naris 21? I need a mod to take their mod stick and start clubbing Hulk's comment. I'm just going to put it here so people can read. Hold up. I remember saying, turn on your headphones. I don't remember that. At the beginning, Juanki said they don't need to be turned on. Drop a bomb on that. This what we doing? This what we doing, Hulk? This what we doing? This what we doing? Let me get a coloring book. Is this what we're doing, Hulk? Right now, Hulk, you don't come into this space until December 31st at 9 p.m. I don't know where Naris 21 is because I don't have access to, but Naris 21, you better get it together. You better get it together. This what we're doing? This what we're doing? Perhaps, maybe, he did say that. I don't remember. The mind of a performer gets very heavy as I take on roles. You know, he may have mentioned something about, and I thought that maybe because they were balls and he said it has a wire. I don't need, yes, I thought that because it had a wire that it did not need to be turned on. I did fine, whatever. You feel good now, Hulk? Came out of nowhere, broke through a wall just to say that. You got into your emotions and your feelings. Do you want to make a video? You want to make a video for me? Want to make a video about how you feel for me? Yes, fine. Give these people the tea. Yeah, he may or may not have said, turn it on. And I may or may not have said, it's a wire connected to it. I don't think it needs to be turned on. I forgot. But this is the type of dysfunction that I have to put up with. This is the type of jump through the wall like a Kool-Aid man. Oh, God. Oh. So, yeah, I just like to be, when I'm performing, when I'm on go mode, I like to be like taking care of like the performers. All right, let me interview Hulk. No. There will be no interviews. Absolutely not. No, I need 1K in my No, remember, nobody's checking for us, Miss View. Nobody's checking for us. And every time I go live, Rico Diante Barber, the barber, comes in here and gives me a thumbs down. Like that's supposed to get into my emotions and my feelings, right? I'm gonna go live and expose you, Stanley. Oh, why? Why did you do that to me, Stan? Wait, I gotta get it. I have to get him. I gotta get him. I gotta get him.
Yeah, I'm calling motherfuckers out. Why did you do that to me, Stanley? Why? Why did you hurt me, Stan? Yeah, I'm exposing you, bitch. I'm motherfucking exposing you. He's fighting back. What do I do? What do I do? What? And he's fighting back. Because you can't take a roast and you can't take a gag.
I'm not apologizing to that old bitch. Absolutely fucking not.
That was a message that I had for Dory Mildew. But the other one says Blue Wolf Phoenix Rising Resurrected. Drop a bomb on that. Who is still in his crusade. All of 2025, Blue Wolf Phoenix Rising has returned, reloaded, and all of his postings is about a trans pedestrian named Nova Hampton, which, by the way, Miss View, another thing we saw this year, we saw Nova Hampton finally step into prostitution and then try to masquerade it as grape. Remember that when I called that man? I called him live, and because she had claimed that he had raped her, and he's like, no. She told me to take her there, and she's the one. And then later on, she's officially a prostitute. Drop a bomb on that. Yeah, Nova Hampton has officially been prostituting in bushes, outside in parks. I saw that in the park. Yeah, she's been in bushes, in parks, the whole nine. And another thing, Miss View. Oh my God, another thing just between us. I don't know if because of the government or whatever, I think they've stopped giving her injections, or they limit it. So she was doing, like, instead of doing it like she was doing every other dosage, in other words, and you can see the change. That's the thing about that. You gotta stay on that medication for the rest of your life, or if not, your body starts trying to revert to what it knows. And so if you go over there and you see her, like when I seen her, like you can see, like, oh, she's missing, she's skipping dosages, because it's yes, Miss View, it's not looking soft and pink, not that it ever did, but it just it's giving. We know. He's alive, Blue Wolf. Oh yes, he's alive. You can find him on the Blue Wolf Phoenix Rising Reloaded or Resurrected, one of the two. Reloaded. He's still alive. He's tagging people every single day. He's left me alone, Love Blake, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that because all I was doing was just a tour of the neighborhood. I lived in the same neighborhood. Drop a bomb on that. After Blue Wolf Phoenix Rising said that he would stab me in my neck. Remember, he said, I'm going to stab him in my neck, letting the blood gush and the whole nine, and I warned him. I said, bro, you really don't want to do this. Like, literally, my family's on the block. I could just go down the block, Love Blake. And he kept saying shit, tagging me, was taking screenshots, saying I was beat up because I had, I was doing kickboxing and Muay Thai. So I will have a couple of bruises in my arms just from the training and stuff like that. And you know me, I love me a nasty piece of tank top, Miss View. I like me a nasty piece of exposed skin. Look at this right now. You see, this is my evening wear to get in bed with, and I'm already, I'm showing the chest. I'm like, it's like short. Like I like my skin. I like the skin I'm in. Okay, I like it, so I have no problem showing it. You know what I mean? So I said to him, sir, mister, okay, you are way older than me. I don't know if your medication needs some adjusting, but leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know exactly where you at. Leave me alone. He wouldn't leave me alone. So then I used, by our powers combined, I used the powers, and it just happened. I went, I know the neighborhood. I know the neighborhood. My family, I didn't no longer live there, but my family lives there. Like, I know the train station, the whole nine, and then I gave the coordinates, and he still wouldn't leave me alone. So, Miss View, you know what was the next best thing? I did a walking tour of the neighborhood because it was my neighborhood. Drop a bomb on that. And that shook the foundation a little bit, just a little seismic action, just a little thingamajig, But then I realized that I'm half, sometimes I get retarded. And so I must have gotten retarded that whole time. And I was able to find a walking tour of the actual apartment. Not his, but the one across. Look how God works. Look how God works, Miss View. There was a whole walking tour of the apartment across the hall. Drop a bomb on that. And since knowledge is power, and I'm always trying to be helpful to people, perhaps somebody wanted to move in that slump building, okay, where everybody was on some type of social services. And so we examined, explored, we did the whole thing. It was on the internet. And then after that, that's all she wrote. And I want to congratulate Blue Wolf Phoenix Rising, Reloaded, for moving. I want to congratulate him for taking time off. Shortly after that, he took some much needed time off. Okay? Much needed time off. Got his medications recalculated. How do I know this? He told us. He was going bye-bye so he can, it had just gotten too much for him. And he went, he got some medication, he got some therapy. They moved him. He must have gone to the social worker and said, he's fighting back. That's exactly what he said to them.
He's fighting back. What do I do? He's fighting back.
And the social worker said, well, we need to move you and we need to up your medication. That's what she said. That's what the lady said. And so now I'm fully invisible and I absolutely love it. I said invisible, not invincible, but invisible. 2025 was a lot, right, ladies and gentlemen? It was a lot. How long we been here? Have I given you enough? Oh my God, 48 minutes. And I was going to give you some stories and stuff like that. And also some cleansing. I know just read my book. She likes to do the cleansing of the house. Let me see, for those of you who are into the esoteric movement and stuff like that, you should start cleaning out your home. If you can, cleaning out your home, getting out with the old, in with the new, burn some incense, some sage. You remember sage helps clear negative energy. Palo Santo helps bring good energy. Don't use Palo Santo to try to cleanse negative energy. It's not going to work. It's going to be a whole mind fuck, just like this YouTube streets are. You use something like sage, or if you want to be a little bit more, she sure does. Shake it up. If you want to be a little bit more connected to like the church, you can go to like an incense store, or like Latin. We go to the botanicas. You ask for church incense. It's a specific type of incense, the same one they use in the churches and stuff. And you put it with your coal, and you always start from the back of your house or the apartment after you clean. And what you're gonna clean with? Well, let me give you this. You're going to set your bucket. Do a whole mop your whole house. Always start from the back of your house to the front door. You're mopping, you're purifying, you open the door and you swing all that, and you asking all that negative energy just out the door. You're not welcome here. Get out. I need some more sage. Yes. Sage, bleach, and fabuloso. Well, let me tell you, if you want to do fabuloso and all that, but if you use ammonia, just a few drops, don't put a whole thing. Ammonia is not only a cleaning product, but it's on a spiritual, on an esoteric level. Ammonia gets rid of all energy. Drop a bomb on that. All energy. So once you use your ammonia, whether it's negative energy or good energy, is going to flee the environment. So you do a couple of drops in cold water, preferably a bucket of. So you are going to wash your house with your Fabuloso, your Mr. Clean, whatever you want. You do that, and then now you're going to do your cleansing. You open up all your windows, if you can open your windows of your home. I know it's a little cold, but just a jar, because you want the energy to leave. Then you're going to take a bucket, cold water. If you could put ice in there, drop a few drops or like a few caps of ammonia, and then you start to mop from the back of the house or the back of the apartment to the front door. As you're doing it, you're putting good energy. You're asking the negative energy to run away, to flee. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome in this new year. You're putting the intention of like, and you're visualizing just any heaviness, any darkness. You're just whipping, and you go all the way to your front door. You take that, boom, and you open the door and you just say any negative energy out the door. You're not welcome. You close your door, right? You take that bucket of water and you throw it down your toilet and flush it. All right. Once you flush it, you do your thing. Now you grab your sage and you can start saging your house. Or if you went and you got the church incense, you do your church incense. Okay. And then you can also grab your Palo Santo, burn your Palo Santo, and now you're bringing in good energy. Now you're bringing in your ancestors, if you believe in that to take care of you, that walk with you. You visualize it, you invite them. Always, before you do anything, have God in mind first. God first. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? Always God first. Absolutely. God first, and then you got all your ancestors and your Buddha, your Gandhi, your whatever else you believe, but always you want God first. Okay? So I gave you a cleaning right there. That's the easy cleaning, simple but effective. Make sure you dump that water, that ammonia water down the toilet, and you flush the toilet. You don't want to sit there. You don't want to, just boom. Make believe, think, visualize that all the negative energy that did not go out the door or the windows is now in that water, and you're flushing it out, and it's gone. And then you do your other, your incense and all that. For the people that are a little more brave, I'm giving you some variations. People who have been in Botanicas and know what Florida water is, you can also do a mop with Florida water. Florida water has a lot of esoteric, spiritual meaning behind it. Always bringing in the positive energy. All right? And before I go, I'm going to give you one more I don't know what I should call this. This is my own. I got that too. There you go. This is my own. This is my own little thing that I developed this several years ago, and I swear by it. I give it every year. Some people take it. Some people look at me crazy. It is what it is. It's a little thing that I do. So get yourself a jar. If you want money flowing for next year, after you do your whole cleaning and all that, you want the money to continue to flow in your home and the whole nine. This is something I believe in. I have shared this, and people have said that they've had success with it. It's worked for me. This is something I've done even since before Hulk and all of that. You take a vase, some type of crystal vase, something see-through, right? And you are going to be filling that with pocket change throughout the year. I want you to put it by a window. The idea is that you are, you love money and money loves you. You're never concerned about money. Even if you are concerned about money, the thought that you want to put out is that you're not concerned about money, because money will always show up. You will take your change and you put it in that jar by the window. And it is my belief and my experience that if you do that constantly throughout the year, when you get home, you got pocket change, you throw it. I used to fill mine with pennies, but now the pennies have been retired. So pennies, quarters, cents, whatever, just, once a week or whatever, whenever you see change, you go by to your window. That, ladies and gentlemen, in my view and my experience, continues to attract money through your window and into your pocket. That is what I believe. That is what I have experienced. I have shared that with people who have said that also works. I am doing that now. Yeah, yes, I that is something that I do. I swear by it. I swear by it. Just put it in the window, and then you get the the money keeps flowing. Anyway, those are those are just a few esoteric things. My jug is under my window. Yes. And there's something about it. Like for me, the whole idea of the window is that just because it's, the sunlight comes in, the sun hits it sometimes, my jar is full. Oh, well, now that you say that, the good thing about that is that when your jar gets full, you can go ahead and take it to the penny arcade or whatever and use it for something useful, something, whatever you want to use it for. I would, if you believe in lighting a candle, change it, buy a good candle, light a candle, do some prayers as a thank you or whatever because you were good in the year, and then start again. Or I've done all sorts of things with my change. I change it at the end of the year or when it gets full. I've taken it and having a nasty piece of meal, or I've taken it and bought me a nasty piece of candle and did some good thank you prayers to God and the energies and all that. Or I've taken it and I've done a million things with it. So it's there for you to use. It's there for you. Once it gets full, go change it. Do something constructive with it. I wouldn't say go change it and smoke a big ass blunt, drop a bomb on that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say go buy yourself a bottle of malt liquor and come out here and be all drunk and belligerent, making videos after videos. And I wouldn't say that. Right. I showed it the other day. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yep. I'm 6 years in. Didn't think about it. Just started. So yeah, just go ahead and change it. Do something that you want, something for yourself, something that it depends on how much you have there. I've been known to like doing that process because I've also had more than one, and I've had all sizes, or I've just thrown and it has been overflowing down the window onto the floor, like just overflown. And I've been known to have like $200 there when I cashed it, and I went and I got me a nice meal. Did something nice for myself and then started again. So anyway, I can't give you the whole shop. Okay. That's just a little taste. I want to thank you for coming through. We have 2 more days, 2 or 3 more days before the 31st. And then I will take a break. Thank you for being here, Miss View. Thank you so much for being here. The purse is closed. Thank you for being here. That QT3000. Thank you for rocking out. Incredible Hulk. You and I need to have a production meeting, okay? And I'm going to teach you how to produce me tonight, okay? Love Blake. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're getting closer. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate the talk, all right? Have a good night and be safe. See you soon. Peace.